Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Gaudet Field here in Middletown, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks will be taking on the Vikings of Salem State University in a non-conference field hockey match. Hello again, and welcome. I am Andrew Pazzelli, bringing you the call here tonight. The Seahawks 3-7 overall on the season. The Vikings 0-8 in search of their first victory here in 2018. Both teams coming into today with losing streaks. The Seahawks have lost 3 in a row. Had a tough loss here this past weekend against UNE in Commonwealth Coast Conference play, a 2-1 final in that game. The Vikings have obviously lost all 8 games to start the season. And we are underway. In net for the Vikings, Kelly McCarthy, freshman from Foxborough, Mass. 0-5 on the year. She's made 57 saves with a 5.08 goals against average. And between the pipes for Salve Regina, Allie Daly, senior from Peabody, Mass. She's 3-7. She's made every start so far this season for the Seahawks. She's made 78 saves with a 4.47 goals against average. Seahawks with possession here. Here's Eliza Timms trying to feed it in front, knocked away, out high. Fed back towards the middle, and the Vikings have possession for a moment. Filio pokes at it. Now right side, Taylor Bulis tries to feed it through. Chasing after the loose ball now. Filio trying to get it away on the near side. The Vikings trying to scoot the sideline and carry it forward. Filio pokes it away. It will stay Vikings ball. Here goes Timms, trying to play it into the corner softly for Bulis. It'll be possession here for the Vikings. Overcast night, cool here at Gaudet. Erin Davies trying to move it out to midfield. Now Allison Couillard. Her pass deflected at midfield, taken by the Seahawks. Fed up the left side, trying to connect with Ashley Cody. And the Seahawks miss Cody on the far side of the field. Cody leads the Seahawks and the Commonwealth Coast Conference in goals and points. 14 goals on the season for Cody, 32 total points. Filio down into the corner for Bulis. Bulis now trying to turn the corner on Couillard, throw it towards the net. Timms with a backhand in front, still loose. And then we get a whistle here against the Seahawks. Cody was tied up in front. Good job there in back by Daniel Hartford. Bulis now trying to be a pest on the near side and take it away. Filio and Allison Couillard get tangled there for a moment. Foul against Salve. Couillard now with the hard pass out to midfield. There to grab it is Olivia St. Jean. Moving it to Katie Gannon at midfield, trying to turn and look for space. Gannon now has it taken away. Back come the Vikings, who have yet to possess the ball cleanly over midfield. Gannon again has it poked free, but a whistle against Salem State. This is the 13th meeting between Salve Regina and Salem State. All-time series is tied, 6 games apiece. Seahawks, though, have won 2 in a row over the Vikings since 2014. Teams didn't meet in 2016 or 17. Cody again trying to feed it towards the net, saved in front, and then it trickles on the goal, and they score. Kelly McCarthy went down to make the initial save, and then it's punched in the goal on the weak side, and the Seahawks take a 1-0 lead. And we think that goal will get credited to Ashley Cody. And I'm sure if that's not right, we'll get a look from the scores table, and we do. So I'm sure we'll be getting a correction on that one. Difficult to tell in the scrum in front. Either way, the Seahawks get on the board 1-0. Timms waiting, feeding it into the middle. Now here's Cody teeing it up, and she scores! Cody on the setup from Eliza Timms. And that one was clear as day. And we'll get you a look at the replay here. And see the pass, and Cody with time and space, and sneaks it past the short side on Kelly McCarthy. 2-0 Salve very quickly. Not even 5 minutes gone here in the first half. Both these teams came into today allowing 45 goals total on the season, but the Seahawks have scored 33 through their 10 games. The Vikings just 11 in 8 games. So a quick start here for the Seahawks will help. Foul on the inside against Salem State. We'll give it to Salve in their own territory. Seahawks are trying to find St. Jean in the middle. And a foul against the Seahawks. We'll give it back to the Vikings. Their first real chance here for possession in Seahawk territory. Gannon spinning around. Can't connect with St. Jean. Given back to the Vikings at midfield. Along the near side comes Couillard. She tries to sneak a through ball. Now down the left side. Trying to backhand it in front. Daly swats it away, and then it's thrown past the goal mouth. So Timms, who had the assist on the second goal, is the one who scored first for Salve. And we're going to get a corner here for the Vikings. For Cody, that was her 15th goal of the year. For Timms, her 7th. Corner here for the Vikings, first of the game. Ball played right side, dribbled forward along the end line, hopped in front, ball still loose. Players scrimming forward, it's thrown towards the goal, and they score. Seahawks could not get their sticks on that loose ball, and the 12th goal of the season for the Vikings draws them within one. It might have been Catherine Crane. Seahawks trying to crash to the ball on the left side. Vikings come up with it. Foul here against Salem State. And it's going to be Jillian Danton, the one with the goal. For Danton, her 3rd of the season. Tied for the team lead. Alyssa Druin also has 3 goals on the year. So 3 quick goals, 2 for the Seahawks, 1 for the Vikings. It's 2-1. Ball flipped, hopping into Seahawk territory at the 30-yard line. It's picked up by Couillard, trying to be fed forward for Yavorski. And Vanessa Frost comes to grab it. And Filio can't keep it alive along the near sideline. Couillard out with the 35. Pushes it into the middle. And they call the foul here against Salem State. Chasing it into the corner now for Salve is Kristen Wales. Ball played in front and booted away by Allie Daly. Aggressively clearing that one out of the scoring area. Ball on the wing. Seahawks trying to carry it out of trouble. And they will get possession here after the whistle. 26:09 and counting to go in the first half. Seahawks 2 quick goals. The Vikings with an answer. Seahawks now off and running. St. Jean trying to get it to Cody. She spins it into the corner. Now will be in a foot race with Kayla Harkins. Down the left side, Cody collects, throws it towards the net, and it trickles past McCarthy, and they score. Also had Timms in front. Not sure if that one was deflected. We'll see if we can get a look at the replay. Either way, it's been Timms and Cody involved in all 3 Seahawk goals so far.
Salve goal scored by number 8, Eliza Timms.
And it is Timms who tips it home to make it 3-1. So Timms with 2 goals and an assist. So the usual suspects here for the Seahawks involved offensively. Filio trying to push it to Bulis. Grabbed by Couillard of the Vikings and then has it poked away from behind by Timms. Bulis now softly into the middle. Filio again for Timms trying to touch it to Cody. And the 2 of them are off and running again. Loose ball at the 25. Bulis steps in and rips it away. Bulis now trying to drag it through a defender. Cannot get it. And it's given back to Couillard of the Vikings. With the backhand, she slides it out to midfield. Pushed even further into Seahawk territory. No one home there for Salem State. It's going to stay in play. Emma Gaudio will watch it sail past the end line. Seahawks will get it back. Erin Davies softly down the left side, trying to hop the ball in front. Daly comes out to challenge, and then it's poked all the way out wide. It's going to go out of play. It will stay Viking ball. Carrying in now. Ball on the left side, and a foul here against the Vikings. Ball lifted high in the air, and a whistle here against Salve. Emily Raposa feeds it to the left side for a shot that's blocked in front. St. Jean trying to move it forward. It has it squirted off the end of her stick out of play, so the Vikings get it back. Bulis this time called for the foul. Sage Grant with the ball now. Drops it back off to Kaylin Harkins, trying to feed it down the left side. Ball loose on the sideline, right in front of the Seahawk bench. Raposa trying to get to it. Ball in the middle, and another whistle against Salve, following Jillian Danton. Couillard now holding it out high. Giving ground, trying to work to her left with a backhand shot that's deflected. Hops towards Katie Gannon. She feeds it into space out at midfield. Ashley Cody will not win the foot race to it. Given back to Eliza Timms at the 40-yard line. Now Cody collects at midfield. Looks to push it into Timms' corner. Timms will gain possession down the left side. Moves it to Cody. Cody pulling up along the end line. Defended well on that far side by the Vikings. That's Harkins there on that far side, doing a good job staying step for step with Ashley Cody. Foul here against the Vikings. Pass chopped towards St. Jean, hops away from her, and given back to Salem State. Three to 1 with 21-21 to play here in the first half. It's been all Eliza Timms and Ashley Cody involved in all 3 Seahawk goals. Quick start here for the Seahawks. Katie Gannon trying to keep it in play in the corner, and she does. Good speed there into that left wing corner to try and keep that ball alive. It's going to roll out of play, but they're going to say it stays Salve ball. Here's Frost trying to push it into the middle. Filio touching it to Bulis down the right side. Bulis trying to hop it to Timms. Ball out of play, and we're going to get a corner here for the Seahawks. Their first of the evening as we tick towards 20 minutes to play in the first half. And it's Timms in the corner to insert it up top. St. Jean across to the left side. And before the shot, we get a whistle. And they're going to give it back to Salem State. So we're trying to set up a shot there for Cody. Gannon backpedaling now. Ball given away in the midfield. Vikings trying to carry it forward. Ball left at midfield. Filio to intercept. And it goes off the feet of Allison Couillard. Now Filio once again dribbling up the right side. Pushes it through to Timms. Timms trying to weave her way, trying to hit Bulis. Bulis able to carry through a maze of players, throw it on the goal, and it's saved by McCarthy, and then the follow-up chance is denied as well. That one looked again like it was going to slip through that left side on the short side past McCarthy. But a sprawling effort made there by the freshman out of Foxborough. Sam Levy at midfield knocks it away. Again, Bulis tied up. They call the foul against the Vikings. Here's Filio quickly up top, flipping it high into the middle, and it'll go back to the Vikings. 18-15 and counting to play in the first half. Bulis read that one beautifully, hops in the passing lane, slips it in front. It deflects off a Viking player. Timms trying to get to it. Bulis again along the end line has it poked free. Loose up high for Filio now. Throws it towards the front, deflected, and then batted away by McCarthy. Big time save made there by Kelly McCarthy. Back-to-back big time stops. Just past the midpoint here of the first half. Vikings with possession at midfield, given away now to St. Jean for Salve. Trying to tiptoe the near sideline and slip it through to Bulis, and she will collect it along the end line. Bulis trying to slide it in front, and that's defended well by Allison Couillard. Couillard now will run it out to the near side, look for space, and it's taken back by Filio. Holding it now, Sage Grant for the Vikings, looking for space in the Seahawks. Two Seahawk players converge every time the Vikings have the ball right here on this near side. Levy bats it forward and has it go out of play. Vikings get it back with 16:40 to play in the first half. Lost out of bounds by Grant. Hannah Filio will trigger it in play for Salve right in front of the Vikings bench. Push through towards St. Jean and now taken by the Vikings. Vanessa Yavorski was trying to carry it forward. She's fouled. Her pass picked off by St. Jean. Left side now, Katie Gannon will take it wide past the 30-yard line. Ball hopping into the offensive end away from Bulis. Out high, collected, thrown towards the front, blocked. Timms trying to converge on it. Timms dribbles one towards the net that a boot save is made. Timms with another chance that goes wide. McCarthy will watch it go out of play. Davies at midfield trying to drop it back off. Has it taken away by Filio. Left in space now for St. Jean. Pushed into Taylor Bulis' corner. Bulis has it poked free. Seahawks will keep it out at the 25. Filio trying to move it up top. Her pass too soft, intended for Gannon. Seahawks are able to race back out to midfield, and Filio just rips it away from Emily Raposa. Bulis. Levy from midfield carries it down the right side, trying to get it to Bulis. Grant and Bulis, along with Timms. And Timms there got hit hard on that clearance attempt by the Vikings, and we're going to get another corner here for Salve, their second. They set up Cody last time for the shot, and were called for a foul before they could get the shot away. It will be Timms and the near side corner right side to insert it. Up to Gannon. Straight away up top, trying to find St. Jean. And it's softly played into the corner right side. Timms now with a backhand shot that hops in the air, trying to track down the rebound. Timms draws another corner. Seahawks wanted to get that to St. Jean up top. The pass was a little bit behind her, so not able to execute as well as they'd like off that corner. And now Timms will take it into the left side corner. Up top it comes to St. Jean. Push to Filio, trying to slash her way into the middle with a shot. Tipped towards the net and out of play. That was Frost in the middle, I think, who tried to tip that one towards the net. 13 minutes to go in the first half. 3-1 Salve with the lead. Vikings with possession. Trying to establish something in Seahawk territory, but Salve has really engaged their pressure. The Vikings have not had much of opportunity or chances in Seahawk territory. Ball bouncing away from Audrey Dalton. Hannah Bedrosian has it skip away from her out of play. Vikings get it back along the near sideline. Under 12 to play in the first half. Grant gives it away to St. Jean. St. Jean now able to hop it forward to Ashley Cody. Trying to spin away at midfield. She gives it up. Filio jumps in to steal it away, and they're trying to push it in front. Cody trying to turn. Ball loose there. And McCarthy will come out to challenge. And this will draw a corner for the Seahawks once again. Timms now on the near side corner, right side. Katie Gannon fires it towards the goal. Timms grabs it in front, tries to push it through the pads. Trying to force it through the wickets of McCarthy. And the Seahawks turn it over in front. And Gannon's shot was soft. It was going to be an easy save for McCarthy, so Timms just decided to grab it and try and redirect it. Bedrosian can't carry down the right side and then is hit with the pass. Filio now will take it. Slide it up top. Frost has it ripped away. Frost trying to move it for St. Jean. Vikings there to knock it away, and they look to carry down the right side. Hard pass into the middle, and it's going to go out of play. One and done trip there for the Vikings. .9:39 and counting to go in the first half. 3-1, Salve with the lead. 2 goals from Eliza Timms, the other from Ashley Cody. Timms now finding Cody. Sprinting down the left side has Bedrosian and Bulis crashing the net. Cody looking to cut to the inside. Throws it on the goal and a save made by McCarthy. Here comes Filio with the rebound. Pushes it in the middle forward. Timms with a shot and another save made by McCarthy. Cody again sails it wide. Great sequence there, both from the Seahawks and from keeper Kelly McCarthy. Ball loose now. Cody, left side, trying to squeeze it through. Again, McCarthy makes a save. Makes a second save on the doorstep. Filio playing it into the middle for a shot that's blocked. McCarthy makes another save. Turning now is Bedrosian with a shot that's blocked. Ball still loose in the middle. Squirted out to the near side corner out of play. And they're going to give it to Salve. Heavy pressure here from the Seahawks. Winding down this first half. Cody in front. Redirect shot from Bulis. Saved by McCarthy. She tries to slide down and fall and now has to cover the left post and deflects it out of play. Kelly McCarthy has been all over the place here in the last 5 minutes. McCarthy again. Boots this one out of trouble. It rolls back towards the cage on a deflection. Knocked out of play by the Vikings. Just to slow the Seahawk momentum, but it'll be another corner for Salve. 7.5 to play in the first half. Ball inserted up top and taken by the Vikings. Chance to break into the open field if they can possess cleanly, but Levy jumps in and knocks it away, and now Bedrosian will look to carry with speed down the right side. And she is whistled for the foul. Frost takes it away from Jillian Danton. Moves it to Timms. Now Gannon down the left side. Had the ball hop on her for a moment and couldn't keep it away from her feet. So the Seahawks turn it over. 6.5 to play in the first half. Emma Gaudio turning into the far side corner. Trying to play it up the sideline. Vikings with possession. Hard pass, hops into the middle, knocked away, kept alive up top, thrown back towards the cage. Daly squirts it away into the corner. Little shuffle save there. Is guiding that one out of play. Sage Grant now. Along the near sideline. Pushes it in play, and the Vikings cannot keep it alive along the end line. Lifted aerial here, intended for St. Jean, bouncing at the 40-yard line. It's grabbed by the Vikings. Couillard trying to back her way down the near sideline. And now sends one careening into the air, and they call a foul against Salve. Couillard's pass picked off for a moment, and then she gets it back. It'll push it through into the middle towards Casey Curtin. Curtin going left, now trying to turn back to her right. St. Jean able to poke it away for a minute. Soft pass up to the top of the arc, grabbed by the Vikings, tossed in front. Daly makes a save, and then the rebound is punched home. I think that's Jillian Danton again. That makes it 3-2. With 4:54 to play in the first half. That's a huge goal for the Vikings. After an onslaught of Seahawk chances, Kelly McCarthy keeping the Vikings in this game. And possession has not been great here for the Vikings, but they find themselves only down 1. Ball through for Audrey Dalton trying to turn. Giving up to Levy, trying to move it into the middle. Picked off by the Vikings. Bulis coming to challenge. Filio pokes it into space. And it's going to run off the stick of Sage Grant out of play. Seahawks get it back with 4:20 and counting to play here in the first half. 3-2 the score. Seahawks led 2-0 and then have been trading goals here with the Vikings. Gaudio racing to get to this one before the Vikings could. Audrey Dalton was trying to chase it down. Ball in the middle now for St. Jean. Angling out towards midfield, along for Cody. Gannon drawing the foul there. Now pushing it through for St. Jean. Back to Gannon. Little give and go. Gannon now top of the arc. Fires one towards the goal, and it trickles just wide. And another corner coming here for Salve. 3.5 and counting to play in the first half. Timms to insert the corner. Left side. Up top to St. Jean. Waiting. Pushing it across now. Filio fires it towards the goal. Going down to make the splits is McCarthy. And then the rebound is fired up and in. And the Seahawks get the goal back. And that's Ashley Cody. With 2:59 to play, the Seahawks reestablish a 2-goal lead. Second goal of the game for Ashley Cody.
Salve goal scored by number 3, Ashley Cody.
Cody with the goal. As you heard from public address announcer Gabe Granberry. Cody now. Stop and start on the left side in front. Timms with his drive. Save made by McCarthy, and the rebound chance is saved as well. 2 shots, 2 saves. Both from Timms. Both saved by McCarthy. Seahawks should be running away with this game if it wasn't for Kelly McCarthy. Fourteen first half saves for Kelly McCarthy. Cody tied up along the far side. Trying to get it back to Gannon. St. Jean's pass. Picked off, guided forward by Cassie Curtin. Vikings trying to find space. Curtin again. Trying to carry it through midfield. Angling towards the net. Daly looking to range back and make a save, and we're going to have a corner here against, a corner for the Vikings. A little more offense here as we wind things down. Final minute here of the first half. This is a big corner for Salem State. Ball pushed up high. Couillard with a drive that's blocked. Coming out was Kristen Wales to deny the shot. 24 seconds. And a whistle against the Vikings quickly now to Cody. Flips it in the air to Timms with 10 seconds. Timms now racing down the left sideline, and it's just fed out of play wisely by Catherine Crane, the senior. Feeding it out of play, and that'll do it for the first half. So a lot of action at the beginning and a lot of action at the end. 14 saves from Kelly McCarthy have kept the Vikings in the game, but it's Salve with the 4-2 lead at halftime. We will take a break here from Gaudet and be back with the call of the second half. Non-conference action here between Salve Regina and Salem State. Welcome back to Gaudet Field. Start of the second half. Salve Regina leading Salem State 4-2. Andrew Pizzelli bringing you the call here tonight. Seahawks playing under the lights here at Gaudet. First half stats. Seahawks out shooting the Vikings 22-4, 18-4 in shots on goal. 7-1 the penalty corner advantage for Salve. But 14 first half saves for Kelly McCarthy have kept the Vikings in this game. 2 goals from Jillian Danton as Cody feeds it just wide on the break. Seahawks led 2-0 and then have been alternating goals since then. Eliza Timms from Ashley Cody, and then Ashley Cody from Eliza Timms to start things off. Danton scored on an assist from Yavorski. Timms then got her second, and Cody got her second assist. Jillian Danton scored again 30 minutes in, answered shortly thereafter by Ashley Cody again, this time assisted by Hannah Filio. And that is how we have the score of 4-2. 2 goals on 4 shots. All 4 shots for the Vikings have been on goal. That's a big part of the reason why they're able to stay in this game. Katie Gannon. Trying to find Timms. Poking it towards Cody. Cody looking for space into the middle to St. Jean. Slips it back to Timms. Trying to push it for Taylor Bulis. And a foul here against Salve. Cody angled off the sideline, now trying to push it towards the net. And it's going to roll wide out of play. And we've got a new goalie. Caitlin O'Shea is in net now for the Vikings. Ball loose in front. And we're going to get a corner here for Salve. Timms now in the corner for Salve. Inserts it up high. Stopped by St. Jean. Trying to move it across. Gannon with a shot that's blocked. Now Bulis trying to feed it on the net. Loose out high once again. Right in the slotted area. No one able to get to it. And a whistle. And another corner coming. Ball loose up top. Gannon able to track it down. Make that St. Jean. Gannon trying to hop a pass into the middle, taken by the Vikings. And it was just left at midfield, so St. Jean will come and take it. Trying to fire it down the left sideline for Cody. Wales in the middle. Frost She has it stripped. Given back to Jillian Danton. And now Wales again will drop it all the way back to Emma Gaudet. And Gaudet gives it away. Daly coming out to challenge. Running on the net was Cassie Curtin. Couillard trying to slice her way down the left side, leave it up top. Seahawks trying to converge. Ball moved back out to the wing. St. Jean trying to fire it out to midfield, and that's deflected by the Vikings, but a foul there. Ashley Cody with an angle now, right side, driving on the net. Cody with a shot and a save made, and it squirts through the wickets, and Cody fouls it up and fires it past O'Shea. O'Shea made the initial save. Difficult enough trying to work one-on-one against Cody. But it got through and was just sitting there on the line. O'Shea had no idea where it was. Cody came streaking in. And you'll see the look on the replay there. The ball just sitting on the line and fired home. It's now 5-2.
Scored by number 3, Ashley Cody. Scored.
Cody's third of the game. She continues to add to her totals this season. The Vikings have not scored more than 3 goals in a game so far this season. They'll have to do that if they want a chance here now. Trailing by 3 with 27:50 to play in the second half. Their offense has been efficient. 4 shots on goal and 2 goals in the first half. You just need more chances. But the Seahawks offense has been their best defense, not allowing the Vikings to possess the ball. Corner coming here, though, for the Vikings. Courtney Smith to insert. Goes short with it. Now Smith gets it back along the end line, trying to fire it in front. Loose there. Thrown towards the cage, and they score! Massive goal for the Vikings. Makes it a 2-score game. Another one of those mad dashes in front. Cody up to St. Jean, firing it towards the circle. St. Jean again now.
Scored by number 9, Erin Davies.
And it's Erin Davies who gets the goal. Davies with her third of the season. Just the third time all year the Vikings have scored 3 goals. Cody now down the right side trying to turn back to the inside. Bulis now tangled up, and a foul against Salve. Good defense down low from the Vikings. St. Jean touches it into space and able to corral it again. St. Jean now along for Cody, having to reach back, trying to cut to the inside. Cody with a shot. Timms crashing the net, couldn't get to it. Guided away by O'Shea. Back out in front it comes. Timms on the net again, and a save made by O'Shea. Follow-up chance is denied as well. And we're going to get a corner here for Salve. Timms in the far side corner on the right side to insert for Salve. Up top, Gannon across. St. Jean's shot blocked in front. Trying to turn is Bulis with it. Looking for an angle. Make this Frost. Having to spin around. Back to Filio now. And Filio can't stay away from stepping on top of the ball. Vikings get it back. Trailing by 2 with 24:37 to play. Christian Wales jumping back, keeping it away from Courtney Smith. Gaudio now trying to thread the needle out to midfield. Has it knocked away by Couillard, but it comes right to Frost. Katie Gannon now. Looking to feed it through for St. Jean. Drops it into space for Cody. Cody angles her way to midfield, all the way across now to Hannah Filio. Pushing it into Taylor Bulis' corner. Bulis swings it in front, trying to find Cody. O'Shea able to guide it towards the end line. And another corner here for Salve. Tenth corner. Make that 11th corner of the night for the Seahawks. 2 for the Vikings, coming very early. Ball gets past both Gannon and St. Jean and Wales. And now a scramble for it out at the 30-yard line. Not a clean corner there for Salve. Ball thrown quickly back out into the circle. Cody trying to rip it away. Filio softly touching it in front. Grabbed by the Vikings. Wales now trying to find St. Jean. Couillard whistled there on the far side. Seahawks get it back. Clock rolling, 22:50 and counting here in the second half. Salve holding on to a 2-goal lead. Seahawks led 2-0. The Vikings made it 2-1. Have not been closer than that since. And a clean steal here for Cody. Off and running with a shot. Save made by O'Shea. Frost pushing it through for Timms. Trying to get it to Gannon. Wide left, just inside the arc. Throws it on the net. Cody has it run off her stick. Gannon pitching in again. Trying to find Cody along the end line. Vikings come away with it. And now out to midfield is Courtney Smith. Trying to get around Wales. And it's given back to Vanessa Frost for the Seahawks. Connecting with Hannah Filio down the right side. Trying to sneak it through for Timms. Timms in a crowd. And a moving crowd and pile of players there. Eventually a whistle is blown. As you had 5 people all around the ball just slowly moving toward the Viking net. And another corner here for Salve. Timms, who it's been all night, this time in the near side corner on the left side. Has Cody up top along with St. Jean. And Katie Gannon on the left wing side. Up top it comes. St. Jean across. Gannon waiting, firing, and it's saved in front by O'Shea. Rebound punched around. And another corner. Timms once again, everyone keeping their same alignments. Comes into the short side now to Gannon, pushed up top. St. Jean will wind up and fire, and it's poked away on the shot, but St. Jean trying to crash back to it, can't get to it, and a whistle against the Seahawks. And we're going to get a timeout called here by head coach Stephanie Roos. We will take it as well. 20:31 to go in the second half. Salve leading Salem State 5-3. Welcome back to Gaudet Field out of the timeout. Vikings with possession, trailing 5-3 in search of their first win of the season. Seahawks have not been able to pull away, thanks in most part because of the efforts of Kelly McCarthy in the first half between the pipes for the Vikings, and Caitlin O'Shea is picked up right where she left off. Both freshman keepers getting action here tonight for the Vikings. The Seahawks have had some great scoring chances. Timms can't carry through a crowd, and she turns it over. The Vikings have not scored more than 3 goals this season. They're going to have to do that to try and knock this one up. And it's been a pretty efficient offensive night. 3 goals on 6 shots. All 6 shots have been on the goal. Bulis trying to spin to the inside from the end line, pushing it towards Timms, in the shot. Save made by O'Shea, ranging back to her left now. She has to get back to her feet. Ball thrown away in front again. And all the way out wide, it will come to Smith for the Vikings. Run into with Levy. And the foul is called against the Seahawks. Courtney Smith, senior from Peabody, Mass. All but one player on this Vikings roster from Massachusetts. That'd be Caitlin O'Shea from New Jersey. as a shot goes wide from Timms. O'Shea out of Ledgewood, New Jersey. Down the right side, Bulis trying to carry it on the net. And a player is down for the Vikings, having some trouble standing up on the far side, and we are going to get a timeout here on the field. Clock stops with 18:07 to play here in the second half. Salve Regina leading 5-3. Injury timeout on the field. We'll be back. Welcome back to the field out of the injury timeout. Walking off under her own power now is Sage Grant, and she comes to the sideline. Being checked on by Salve Regina athletic trainer Emily Miller. And we're going to get a corner here for Salve. I've had a lot of those here in this second half. 17:55 and counting. It'll be Timms to put it in play. To insert from the near side corner, she does so. Goes short to Gannon. Gannon trying to get it back to Timms, and it's knocked away. That was a great run out by Kaylin Harkins. Foul up high, though. And then Gannon has it stripped away. Vikings off and running to midfield. Ball out of play. It'll be brought in now by Catherine Crane. And she'll have to start with it back at the 45. Crane able to move it to Cassie Curtin. Trying to feed it into the middle to Courtney Smith. Seahawks get it back. Here comes Cody now. Cody with a shot in front. It's deflected away and wide. Harkins jumping in the way of that one. Gannon throws it towards the goal, and again it's blocked in front by Harkins. Corner for Salve. 16th of the night. Up top, St. Jean to the right side. Filio with a bouncing shot knocked away in front. Out wide it comes. St. Jean trying to spin it back into the middle again. Loose now for Gannon with a drive. That's blocked in front by Harkins. Who else? She's been throwing herself in front of the ball, and now a shot hops wide from Timms. Crane can't catch up to that pass along the near side with 15.5 to play. St. Jean, hard pass, ricochets off of Timms. Filio fell down in front. Now here's Cody with an angle, and a good job there by O'Shea just shielding Cody away from getting to the ball. And then Cody loses it in the far corner. Last touch, though, by the Vikings. Seahawks get it back. And we're getting a card here. Green card. It looks like it's being issued to Eliza Timms. First card of the night. So Timms will take a seat. Gannon. Trying to move it forward to St. Jean with a backhand, trying to play it towards Cody. Cody racing to get to it in front, trying to turn and shoot, and she scores! Ashley Cody with her 4th of the night. That makes it 6-3 with 14.5 to play. We'll take a look at the replay here. Cody just sticking with it there.
That's another one. Salve goal scored by number 3, Ashley Cody.
Finding the back of the net for the 4th time here tonight. Giving her 18 goals now on the season. Single-handedly outscoring the Vikings here tonight is Ashley Cody. Bedrosian now for Salve down the right side. Looking for space. Tied up and loses it. Ball out of play. Last touched by the Vikings. 13-22 and counting. Bedrosian fires it into the middle. Trying to turn is Cody O'Shea out to make the save. And Cody couldn't track down the rebound before it headed out of play. Gannon for Salve, trying to move it into the middle for Frost. Given away to Emily Raposa. Her pass out to midfield. Vikings trying to move quickly now. Ball down the left side. Chasing back is Wales defensively for Salve. Ripped away and given up to Levy. Caitlin O'Shea picked up right where Kelly McCarthy left off in the first half. She has 11 saves now here in the second half. Seahawks will have possession along the near side. Emma Gaudio to put it in play. Lifts it in the air. Out to Ashley Cody, and that pass picked off. Great read there by Yavorski. And touched with the toes by the Vikings. Gannon finds Ashley Cody. Frost now trying to turn and look for an outlet. Nearly gives it up. Filio pokes it out to midfield. Out and running Bedrosian now. Finds Timms. Timms looking to turn the corner right side. Timms trying to pass it in the middle towards St. Jean. Knocked away. Bedrosian now sticking with it. And she's stripped from behind. And they call a foul here, and we'll give it back to Salve with 11:11 to play here in the second half. Hard pass into the middle. Timms trying to turn. She's knocked off the ball. And a foul against the Seahawks. Salve doubling up the Vikings right now. 6-3. 4 goals from Ashley Cody here tonight. Jillian Danton with 2 goals for the Vikings, and Erin Davies the other tally. St. Jean looking for space. Her pass deflected. Ball will belong to the Seahawks. Katie Gannon as we tick under 10 minutes to play. Gannon jumping in to try and intercept, and a whistle will give it back to Salve. Vanessa Frost quickly off the whistle. Looking to turn middle. Fouled again, and again Frost is quickly trying to move it forward. Loose in front, knocked away by O'Shea. Out top, Kristen Wales to keep it in for the Seahawks. Trying to hop it down the left side, deflected by the Vikings. Wales 1-on-2. Battling, draws another foul. Trying to carry through now is the Vikings, and a shot thrown towards the cage just goes wide. That was Casey Curtin coming down the middle. The Vikings just have not had the ball enough here in this game. They've been very efficient with their chances. Seahawks have just been able to outpossess the Vikings. St. Jean, this one goes a little bit behind her, out of play right into the Seahawks bench. So they give Timms another card. Eliza Timms. Something there with the official communication about coming on or off the field. Is sent back to the box again. .6:50 to play in the half. Salve leading 6-3. Curtin again trying to carry down the middle, able to slide through the right side. Davies with a shot, and it's blocked in front. Dropping all the way back that time was Sam Levy to make the defensive save. Ball into the middle, knocked away, and a foul. Vikings with possession out at midfield. Now turning the corner left side and trying to corral, spinning it out in front. Another whistle here against the Vikings. That was Jillian Danton that time, trying to carry down the left side. Sierra Labby checking into the game at midfield. Moves it across. Some subs on the field now for Salve. Vika Heskins moving it up top. Natalie Reed with a shot that's blocked. Seahawks keep it up top. Frost trying to move it into the middle. Sierra Labby had it hop just away from her. Henskins nearly almost got to it as well. Natalie Reed trying to spin it towards the net. That is blocked, and a save made by O'Shea on the shot in front from Alexa Purcell. Under 4 to play. Seahawks leading by 3 goals. Trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Levy again with the defense from behind. Able to poke it free. Foul against the Vikings at midfield with 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Vika Henskins loses it along the near side. Catherine Crane trying to squeeze it forward. Run into by Kristen Wales. And a high arcing shot from Cassie Curtin. Whistled for the foul. Gaudio lifting it aerial for Sierra Labby. Can't keep it in play. Right in front of the scorers table. Crane chips it into the corner. Coming out is Gaudio with the backhand. Tries to feed it forward. Crane there to rip it away. Along the end line, hop towards the net and off the side of the cage goes that shot. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to play. Seahawks with possession. .99 seconds to play now in the second half. Seahawks leading 6-3. In the middle now for Natalie Reed, trying to poke it forward to herself. Grabbed by Crane of the Vikings, rolling it out to midfield. Good job down the right side by Davies, trying to squeeze it into the middle. Shot played out high, and coming from behind to knock it free was Eleni Kolpak. Kolpak now just trying to kill time. Fans on the pass, and they're going to give this back to Salem State, but just 47 seconds remain in a 3-goal game. And it's going to be a tough one for the Vikings. Just did not have the ball long enough here in this game to put the necessary amount of goals on the board. They got some great goaltending from Kelly McCarthy and Caitlin O'Shea here in this game. The Seahawks. Too much offense. Just able to possess the ball longer. And they're going to snap their 3-game losing streak and get a win here at home. Final seconds. And a foul against the Vikings gives it back to Seahawks. And the final seconds will tick off the clock. And it is final. The Seahawks snap a 3-game losing streak. Meanwhile, they hand the Vikings their 9th consecutive loss to begin the season. 6-3 is your final. 4 goals tonight from Ashley Cody, single-handedly outscoring Salem State. The Seahawks improve to 4-7 on the season. Salem State, meanwhile, falls to 0-9. Next up, for Salve Regina, they'll hit the road for 2 at Nichols and Western New England on the 6th and 10th. 2 more Commonwealth Coast Conference games. And then back here at home on October 13th at 1 p.m. for a big CCC game against Gordon. That day will also be Senior Day for the Seahawks. I'd like to thank our entire staff and production crew. Brett Wilkes for providing live stats here today. Tyler Benjamin for providing our camera work. I'd like to thank you all for joining and listening with us here tonight. Once again, your final, Salve Regina 6, Salem State 3. I am Andrew Pizzelli. Have a good night, everyone.